Okay, everyone, so I'm going to continue this project with the bakery. All right, so this part right here is what I'm going to be painting. So I have it facing this way so you guys can like see what I'm doing on the inside, because if I have it sitting up, you're not going to be able to see. So I'm going to be using this brown paint for the shelves for both of them. And I got my little tray. So I'm going to put some of the paint onto here. And I'm going to make sure I put enough. And not just that, I also got like this acrylic little shelf display that I'm going to also display all the goodies on. And I'm about to hot glue the bottom piece because when they shipped it out to me in the packaging, it broke off. So I'm going to hot glue that back together right now. I'm going to wait for that to dry. I just hot glued the bottom part back together because it was broke, which was really weird. And then I'm also going to hot glue this piece on the inside of here. And I think I should do that before I start painting. But in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to sit this up and hot glue it that way. Or you know what? I could lay it this way and hot glue it this way. So I'm facing you guys so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm literally going to grab the hot glue gun. I got to move it a little closer because the hot glue gun is over here. And I'm going to put it like right here near the window. Not too close to the window, but like a little bit near it. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to move the box out of the camera for a little bit and then show you guys afterwards, after I glue it, even though it came off. So as you guys can see, I'm facing it back this way. I glued that piece in. Now with the painting process, we're going to grab our paint. And I already put the paint onto the tray. We're going to grab the paint, dip some of the brush into the paint, and literally just start painting it like this. And this is acrylic paint, by the way. This is good paint to use. We're going to start off very lightly with it too. You see how this paint covers up the cardboard, like you can't even see the color of the cardboard? That's how you want it to be. You want the paint to completely cover up everything from the inside all the way to the outside. But we're starting with the inside first. See how that first shelf looked? That's how each shelf is going to look. And this is acrylic paint that I'm using. So acrylic paint is a lot better to use on cardboard. Do not use washable paint or any paint that's easily able to come off. Do not use those types of paints on cardboard when you're painting on cardboard because it's going to come off. You want paint that's going to stay on here forever. So acrylic paint will be the best to go for. So that's why I chose to use. I'm going to go ahead and paint the second shelf. And I've used this brown paint before when I've made other projects and like seasonal projects too. So this paint is really good to use. But this is really good paint to use for when you're doing projects like this. And the inside is going to be different from the colors on the outside of the bakery. They're not all going to be the same colors. That's not how I wanted it to be at all. So they're definitely going to be different colors. And the other shelf where the bakery treats are, I think I'm going to make that shelf be green. I just want the bakery to have different color to it. I don't want it to just be one color or one single color or two colors. I want it to be multiple colors going on the inside. So that's why I went with this color. And now I'm just going to let that dry. And I don't have to worry about the paint dripping or anything. It's not going to drip. It's going to dry like it's supposed to. So now I'm going to do that one. Like I said, I have it facing this way so that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. Like I said, sometimes I might turn it away. Sometimes I might not. Now I'm going to do all the other ones. So it's not that often when I do projects, I paint the cardboard. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends on what I'm making. But there'll be no point in, trying to take it apart and have to glue it again. That just doesn't make sense to me. So I was like, I'm going to leave it. Everybody have different ways of doing stuff, especially when it comes to crafting. Everybody don't do everything the same. Everybody don't have the same methods and stuff. So that's okay. All right, these are the shelves I painted so far. The green there that you see, that's what I painted so far. Well, the windows are probably going to be the same color as the outside. Now on the inside, it don't really matter. I was thinking about making the rest of this be brown, but then I was like, it might blend too much. So I might make the inside of this be white as well, but I just have to wait until I get the paint for that to do that because I don't have the exact paint color that I need just yet for it. So that's going to have to wait a little while. So I'm going to let this dry because it looked like it's still wet a little bit. So I'm going to let it dry. And the clear shelf, little display shelf over there on the opposite side, is going to stay where it's at. And obviously I'll add treats and stuff on there. And I like that the little clear shelf have the little things at the end, like the little things right here. So that way nothing slips off or anything. And at least if it's near the window, you can see a little bit of the display treats a little bit. It's a small little display shelf. I thought it was bigger than that, but obviously it's not. Because on the website, it looked a lot bigger. Like on the Walmart app, it looked a lot bigger. That's where I ordered most of the stuff from. Like that's where I ordered the little clear acrylic shelf from that I just showed you guys before I glued it down. I ordered that from Walmart. In order for me to find what I'm looking for, that's what I have to search up on the website, or else I won't be able to find what I need. So I ordered more of these little pastry looking things that's in this bag. I think we should take a look at it to see what we're working with. Okay, I'm going to take all of them out. It's 10 to 15 in here supposedly. These honestly look like pies. Like it looked like it's strawberry and then watermelon, like some type of fruit pie or fruit cake or fruit pastry, something with fruit in it. That's what these look like. Next thing I got, I think these are so adorable. They're like little tray display, like little trays that come with tongs for like bread or whatever I want to put on it. So it comes with the little tongs and the tray. I think that's so cute. So if I wanted to, I literally could just, if I wanted to, you see these pastries right here? This is the brown one. And then this is the little tong that come in a little baggie. I think this is so adorable. Like, I would have loved stuff like this as a young girl. But I didn't have a lot of stuff like this for my dolls when I was younger. I had to make a lot of stuff for my dolls, like handmade. Because my dolls didn't have all this stuff. And they barely had like doll food or anything like that. I used to make everything for my dolls. Like, I was really into making stuff for my dolls. So I'm keeping everything in the bag so nothing gets lost or anything. And of course it opened again. That's okay. But yeah, that's it for this process so far. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, me painting the inside because like I said, I don't want y'all to miss no like steps on what I'm doing with this. I want you to be able to see everything. So the next thing will be to paint the outside and finish painting the inside, but I'm going to finish painting the inside first and then I'm going to do the outside, but I have to get the paint that I need for it first and then we can do that part. And then after that, I should be finished with this project. I was thinking about tables and chairs, but I don't know if it's going to be room for it. Like, it feels like it is room for it, but I don't know 100% just yet. But we'll see. We'll figure something out. I keep going on and off with that idea, but we will see. This is only the beginning. I'm not done just yet. So if I wanted to add something else to it or come up with something else to add to it, I could do that. But for right now, the stuff that was on the inside, I'm going to leave it out because the paint still have to dry. It's still wet. Like I said, I'm going to redo the sign. And that's it. That's literally it.